It's Gaz here on FullTimeDEVILS outside the Etihad. It was a Manchester derby that I was feeling just utterly dejected for before the game, and I didn't think I could feel any more low, really. And then the first half happened, and I couldn't believe what I was watching. Some of those players, man. Chris Smalling in the first half, what was going on with him? Paul Pogba didn't seem like he was arsed. And I started to doubt not only the quality of our players, but the mentality of them. And then half-time happened, and they proved me wrong in terms of mentality, because they turned that game round against the team that have been, let's face it, by far the best team in the league this season. But we have put to bed the argument that this lot are potentially the best Premier League side of all time. I mean, even if they won today, that would have been a load of nonsense, because you've got Arsenal Invincibles who won the league without losing a game all season. You've got, obviously, us, who have won the double and the treble before. They're obviously above this lot, no matter what happened today. But after this week, after they got beat 3-0 by Liverpool, and after they've given up a 2-0...
And we spoiled the party.
and they've given up a 2-0 lead there against us, how can they be in the conversation for the best Premier League team of all time? We've delayed the party. Obviously, they're going to win it. But did you see how giddy they were at half-time? I was scrolling through my Twitter feeds and Facebook feeds, and they were having... Mate, their pants were well and truly wet, put it that way. At the end of the game, unbelievable second half. I don't know what happened in that dressing room at half-time. I think Fergie must have been in there, because he looked a bit gutted, didn't he, at the end of that first half? But, mate, you've got to give credit to Jose. Whatever he's done at half-time has done the trick. And there's a few other players I want to shout out. The two players that I was slagging off beyond belief at half-time, Paul Pogba and Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling, I still don't think he's a good enough defender to carry on at Man United, but today he had a dreadful first half and showed just how mature he was in that second. And the exact same thing is for Paul Pogba as well. Paul Pogba in the first half, lazy, lackadaisical, and I've always thought of Pogba as one of those players, or especially in recent weeks, I've thought about Paul Pogba, and I've thought that he's one of those players where when things are going well for him and his team, it's perfect, it's great, he'll turn up. But as soon as things have become a struggle, he just thinks, none of my business, this. And he proved me wrong there, because things weren't going well at all in that first half. And then second half, he completely turned it around. Man, you can tell I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. There's a bloke over here telling me that we spoiled the party. Yeah, we did. And listen, we've delayed the celebrations, but what a Manchester derby that was. Happy days. Best Premier League team of all time. My arse. Right, we've got fan cams on the way, loads of happy Reds, and I'm sure you want to hear what they've got to say. It's all coming up.